Pistons starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, Sharp at the 2 with Avdija playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingit, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Now here's Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Durant draws the double. The 3 from Thompson. Sharp grabs the miss. Pass to Holiday. Back to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Puts up a 3. Another shot. And Durant with the block. Down low. Here's Eason. Avdija pulls it in. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Şengün finds Durant. Thompson outside. Soft touch off the glass.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Thompson. The Blazers making their last shot. Outside Durant. Portland with a rebound. Holiday with the ball. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to Sharp. Launches it. Here's Klingit. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And as a rebounder, Klingit is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Thompson, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Up top, Kamara, defended by Thompson. Pass to Klingit. Here's Avdija. Shoots over Eason. Avdija can't get it to go.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Şengün, no good. Portland leading. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
For 3, Durant on target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. Pass to Sharp. Back to Holiday. Avdija outside. From deep. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Yeah, nice kick out by Holiday. He's just so professional in everything he does.
Durant against Sharp. Smith passes to Durant. Smith with a screen on Sharp. Back to Smith. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Kamara.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Holiday. And And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And that one misses. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Now here's Durant, coming off a 34-point game against Dallas. Knocks down the triple.
As long as there's time on the clock, it's enough time for Durant.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
About halfway through the season, let's take a look at the standings out west. You take a look at the Rockets. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference. And, of course, Portland, 7 games behind.
When I look at Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
Well, given their talent, there's no reason to think they can't take it up another level. Over a long season, most teams will go through ups and downs.
Such a wide-open look. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Durant. Over Sharp. And another basket for Houston.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Holiday. Here's Klingon. His last outing, he had 24 points. 3-pointer Sharp. Smith with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Şengün in the post. Kamara covering. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. That one drops for him. 10 points for him.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Avdia passes to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp. Oh, nice. Wow. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp. Just relentless.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Durant. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Klingon. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Durant surveying the D. Over Sharp. And another basket for Houston. Here's Holiday. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Smith. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
On defense, Houston. They trail by 1. Right side Sharp. Clinging with a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Klingen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson passes to Adams. Portland with a rebound. Off the outside. Outside Kamara. To the inside. Sharp passes to Holiday. Lets it fly. And it's Portland scoring again. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Over Avdia. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 17 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Pass to Kamara. And here's Holiday. To the wing on the left. For 3. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So Portland ends up going with a new group. And then for Houston, Şengün checked in for Eason. Tate comes in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. .157 left in the first quarter. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors for sure.
Şengün with a steal. Pass to Tate. He goes up and finished off by Tate.
Yeah, defensively, Şengün anticipates, gets the steal, and gets them out and running.
Love passes to Grant. Love the screen on Şengün. Outside for Love. Fires for 3. And they recover it.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Pass to Tate. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And the Trailblazers shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Love passes to Grant. Back to Love. Here's Sissoko. Portland moving it around. Pass to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, you can always see the awareness that Şengün has with the ball. Knows exactly where his teammates are going to go.
Outside Love. Now Grant. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trailblazers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Josh Okogie, Steven Adams out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate, and it's Shepherd in at the point. Here's Shepherd. From the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Trailblazers' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Love for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Tate passes to Okogie. Here's the teardrop. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Pass to Reith. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Rupert, he's checked in for Love. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. The bounce pass, right on the money. Great setup.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Sissoko. Now here's Murray. Grant, left side. Shoots over Şengün. Swatted away. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And that game against Sacramento, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Cook, he's checked in for Portland. Down low. Here's Adams, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Number 1, Reed Shepherd.
And the level of activity he brings to the defensive end is special. For a rookie to be this dialed in and grabbing this many steals, it's really impressive.
So for the Blazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Cook. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Sissoko. Now here's Holiday. 7 points in the game. Portland moving it around. Right wing. Wide open. It's hauled in by Houston.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
There's the drive. Here's Shepherd. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, Shepherd's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepherd play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Blazers trail by 3. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Break your dance crew, everyone. Get up and get loud.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Avdia, screen on Şengün. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Alperen Şengün. First personal foul, second team foul.
Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
What's up?
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Adams with a screen on Avdia. Shot clock at 5. It's Tate on the wing from behind the arc. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Holiday. Outside Kamara. The 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Tate. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Deni Avdia.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Adams, and it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. First one at the line is good. And so Tate nails both of them.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Thompson against Abdia. On the wing, Grant. He's got 5. Pass to Kamara. Outside Holiday. Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's got 10. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
The 3, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Back to Holiday. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A physical guard who plays with no fear. Holiday doesn't get to the line as often as you think.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Shepard. From downtown, Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And the basket by Holiday. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And here's Durant. It's rebounded by Grant.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Holiday. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Terrific night for Holiday so far, and I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
Pass to Shepard. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston.
Substitution. Number 10, Jabari Smith, Jr.
Now Thompson, 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Back to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Pass to Grant. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Grant's got 8.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys?
An elite defender. Allie, thank you. Here's Holiday after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Klingen. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's foul number 2 for him. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant.
For Portland, number 17, Shannon Sharp.
And here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Rockets trail by 4. Durant with it. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Holiday. He's got 18. Back to Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara. Fires from deep. And Avdia, good for 3. Now it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Nice shot by Durant.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's Avdia. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And he really cashed in at the line. A big chunk of his points came from free throws.
Now here's Sharp from the wing. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Eason. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Portland leading by 7. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he cast a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
The Rockets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Durant against Holiday. Right side Durant. Over Holiday. Durant, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside Holiday. Sharp against Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Sharp. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Capella, he's checked in for Houston. And he makes both free throws. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Holiday finds Sharp. The 3. They get it back. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Holiday. Here's Avdia. Back to Holiday. Portland moving it around. Klingon with the ball. Working on Thompson. Three-pointer Sharp. Sinks the tray. Sharp's got 16 points.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Holiday. Here's the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Durant for three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Kamara's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For the finish, and it's Capella with the jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allowed, putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Portland going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Houston Rockets.
To put it simply, they're getting decimated on the boards.
Well, I wouldn't call decimated simple because I can't spell it. But what about whooped or punked?
Okay, a semantic takedown by the big fella. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. He drops it from range. Holiday's got 24.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Klingon. Durant against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. Rockets trail by 15. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Holiday. Durant draws the double. And here's Thompson for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tries a 10-footer. The shot off that time. Houston's shooting it at 52%. Here's Easton. Clinging with a defensive effort.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Pass to Kamara. Holiday against Durant. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And here's Smith. Outside Durant. From 13. And that's good for 2. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Yeah, that's some flashy stuff from Holiday. I mean, those moves give confidence that carry over into your shot.
Outside Eason. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He hits the second from the line. Now Sharp. 18 points for him. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Here's Kamara, covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Holiday. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Durant. Pass to Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And that's now 7 points for Amen Thompson.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. 5th best, the Rockets.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Holiday passes to Sharp. Off the outside. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Klingon's got 12 points.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
Here's Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
First free throw is good. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Good on both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Holiday. The three is up. He shoots again. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Klingen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Thompson outside. Here's Şengün, guarded by Klingen. Smith outside. The three is up. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 26.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Eason, pass to Smith. Now here's Eason, defended by Avdia. Thompson scanning the floor. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Eason. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. They set the screen. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Nifty move. And again, it's Houston.
Man, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Outside Kamara. Three-pointer, Holiday. Gets the three to fall. Holiday's got 29 points.
And that's his second three of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Pass to Eason, back to Smith. For three, Durant. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Outside Kamara. Portland moving it around. Now Avdia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Avdia's got 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Trailblazers lead by 12. Outside Sharp. Back to Holiday. The Rockets pull it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Şengün. Rejected by Klingen.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingen. They just learned that the hard way.
Here's Şengün. Eason, pass to Smith. Durant for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Holiday looking for an opening. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. Şengün, a screen on Holiday. Eason misses the 3. Trailblazers lead by 9. Right side Sharp. Over Smith. Portland, no good that time either. The Rockets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Thompson, a screen on Sharp. Here's Smith. And Klingon pulls it down.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Avdia against Şengün. Outside Sharp. Pass to Holiday. Klingon inside. Working on Thompson to the left side wing to get back on track. Kamara, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Durant inside. 37 points for him. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Now here's Sharp. And here's Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. He shoots. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. That's good from Durant on the assist from Eason. Durant's got 42 in the game.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Holiday from long range. Rockets with a rebound.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Eason, pass to Smith. He's still feeling it. And Klingon pulls it down.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Now here's Avdia. Give him 8 points now. No good on the triple.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
And here's Holiday. That's 29 for him. Avdia passes to Holiday. Here's Sharp to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Thompson, no good. Portland leading by 4. Outside Holiday. Avdia passes to Sharp. Portland moving it around. To the paint. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Durant's got 45 points.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
And so it's Drew Holiday making things happen for Portland. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. The moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So, on the floor for Houston, Shepard is out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 3, small forward. Here's Shepard. And he makes it.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Pass to Graham. Here's Reith. Avdia outside. Shoots over Shepard. Avdia can't get it to go.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Adams inside. To the right side. Pass to Shepard. Adams a screen to take the lead. And another basket for Houston.
Oh, creating for himself wasn't a strong suit in college, but it's nice to see Shepherd folding some playmaking into his game.
Now here's Murray, inside. That's good from Grant on the assist by Murray. And that's 10 points for Jeremy Grant. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Adams. Pass to Shepherd. It's Tate on the wing. Fires the three. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for Portland. Here's Reith. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Steven Adams.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one. Reith.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Okogie. There's the three. Fires in the triple. Okogie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Avdia. Defense is right there. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Adams. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reith. Back to Avdia. Four on the clock. Pass to Sissoko. Rockets with a rebound. Shepherd's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
And look at Şengün fighting for his shot. More than will to battle inside.
Here's Grant. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Let's get crazy for our Trailblazers Stats team. Here they come, fans.
He's checked in for Portland. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
As always, Allie, we thank you. To the left wing. Şengün finds Thompson. 4-3. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Yeah, and they come right back on the other end. You see the confidence that Grant has in his shooting.
Pass to Durant. Thompson, a screen on Murray. Durant for 3, connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Here's Avdia. Murray for three. Adams grabs the miss. Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Durant with it. And that one good. Durant's got 53 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Grant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Houston in the lead. Outside Durant. Fires the three. That shot missing. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Sissoko. Pass to Avdia. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Klingon. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And I know Coach is loving this. The big rookie Klingon attacking on offense and showing no mercy.
For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Here's Shepherd. And here's Durant. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 56 in the game. Blazers trail by 3. Avdia passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, Grant finding opportunities, and he's not wasting them. You can tell he is having fun out there.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Back to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Puts one up from 19. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 5 assists in the game. So it's Portland now. They trail by 3. Now here's Avdia. Grant outside. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Sissoko, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Murray. Free throws good from Durant.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Now here's Holiday. Klingon with a screen. Holiday with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up.
Yeah, a statement play by the rookie Klingon, using his size to rattle the rim.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Şengün. And here's Durant. There's the triple. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Klay took it.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And I love Shepherd's focus here. He doesn't let the foul distract him from his shot.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in.
At the line for the Rockets, Shepherd. Shooting 1.
Blazers trail by 10. Now Holiday. Here's the three. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Şengün. Houston working the ball around. He's feeling it. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Avdia outside. Down low. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. It's Sharp with the drop. Whoa! A big finish right there.
Off the burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Durant, Easton outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepherd. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. Back to your Blazer dancers.
Durant against Sharp. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, you take it right at him, and if they block the shot, fine, but you can't back down.
Thompson misses the three. Blazers trail by 8. Avdia outside from deep. The three ball is down.
Yeah, Klingon is a smart player with underrated passing skills, not just a big body out there.
Smith outside. Now Thompson. Now Durant. Outside Thompson. 5 on the clock. Şengün! No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Now Sharp. And stolen by Durant. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Just terrific hustle from Durant, outpacing the defense and finishing the fast break strong.
Here's Avdia. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Durant against Sharp. Here comes Durant. Count it!
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
What's up?
Blazers trail by 10. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding him.
And stolen by Holiday.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Junior. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Drew Holiday.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Holiday hits them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Now Easton jacks up a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Now here's Sharp. Holiday outside. Avdia outside. Clinging with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Book it! It goes! Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, Leave the Trail Cat.
So it's Houston winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Kevin Durant.